Ricky Henderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and here comes Junior. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Schmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's a lead for the expansion era, 2-0. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Yount. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Krizan.
Digging in, Jason Krizan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Seth Brown. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Boomers are out in front here, 2-0. Now batting, Willie Stargell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Dykman is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Willie McCovey.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dykman is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mikey White.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Sheldon Noisy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Tyler Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Gary Carter, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
To the plate now, Ricky Henderson. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And there are runners at the corners now. Hard hit to first. He's got it to second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The center fielder.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes Junior.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked.
Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot for Junior. His second of the game as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The right fielder, number 9.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Standing in now, Mike Schmidt.
The third baseman.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Bert Smith is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Willie Stargell. Now here's a swing by Stargell, and he gets a lot of this pitch out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Danny V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Stepping in now, Willie McCovey. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on the show right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now playing second base, number 5, George Brett.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Court. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Digging in, Cooper Goldby.
The catcher, Cooper.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Carter has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. In now, Greg Deichmann. Ryan into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Tony Kemp. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The right fielder, number 9, Gibson.
At the plate, Jason Krazan, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in. Robin, Ozzie Smith will come on as a pinch hitter.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
sent on the ground out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 8.
And the Hall of John Overroot will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
The batter, number 5, second base.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
The center fielder, number 24.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, runners going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick, hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece to hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
You never want to be a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
The batter. The designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0. Tim Salmon will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Tim Salmon.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Ozzie Smith. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The catcher, number 9, John Olerud.
Standing in now, John Olerud. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Boomers are on top 13-1. Tim Salmon is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. First pitch on its way.
Leading up for the Aviators, the first baseman, Seth Brown. Now playing short.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mikey White comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Sheldon Noisy.
So coming to the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler Ramirez would be next. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Seth Martinez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
He's set, and the pitch. Martinez. A 25-year-old. He's got a sinker, a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The batter, number 5, second base.
In now, George Brett. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Krizan is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 20.
Ken Griffey Jr. will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Goldby is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now, Dave Parker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Willie Stargell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. Three for 4. He's looking locked in.
Eddie Murray will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dykeman retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Boomers lead it 16-1. Eddie Murray is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder Tyler Ramirez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
At the plate now, Ryan Court, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. At the plate, Cooper. Goldby. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The great.
Now batting, the center fielder, Red Jackman.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Boomers are out in front here, 16-3.
Leading it off, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Smith, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted into center field. Dykman is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 9, John Olerud.
Striding in, Benito Santiago will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now
that's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky. Getting his baseball back.
Andre Dawson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run job by Andre Dawson as the blowout continues.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Into the box now, George Brett, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His fourth in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit four home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's a lead for the expansion era, 19-3. Paul Molitor will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 19.
So striding in, Jason Krizan. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Throw over by Schmidt is right there for route number 1. Coming to the plate now, Seth Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away.
Number 9, Benito Santiago.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mikey White. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, not shortstop.
Into the box, Sheldon Noisy. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Tyler Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. White on second, Noisy on at first with 2 down. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Willie Stargell will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Eddie Murray will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped high in the air. Brown is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 1, shortstop,
Into the box now. Smith. Tony Perez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Benito Santiago. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Tony Perez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The center fielder,
Greg Deichmann comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the second baseman, Tony Kemp. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. So digging in now, Andre Dawson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Ryan Sandberg come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ian Gardeck comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
The first baseman, number 8.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike. Dan Plesac will come on as a pinch hitter. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Rod Carew will come on now as the pinch hitter. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in this. Same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
John Franco will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
In now, Andre Dawson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs. For him already, and a chance for more here. Ron Guidry will come on as a pinch hitter. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Vida Blue will come on now as the pinch hitter. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 5 for 6 to this point. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his fifth in this game as this lead got even wider.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in one game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
Miguel Romero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 65, Miguel Romero.
Tom Henke will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over.
Jim Palmer will come on as a pinch hitter. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Boomers lead it 31-3. Jim Palmer is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Stepping into the box, Jason Krizan. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
John Franco.
Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Mikey White is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Blyleven into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Junior. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set to start. Tom Seaver will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded in time. Into the box. Catfish Hunter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Dennis Martinez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now to the plate, Sheldon Noisy starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Tyler Ramirez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Short.
Dennis Eckersley enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Down the first baseline. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
So we got him swinging. Ryan Court is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Cooper Goldby stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Junior's coming in, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.